Hello there. Today is the 12th of September at 6:45 p.m. here on the Pacific Coast, and I just saw that there was an email for ChatGPT Plus users that they could get access to ChatGPT O1 preview. This model says that it spends more time thinking and can do analytical tasks better. And for OOUX, I wanted to try this out for ChatGPT 4o and the O1 preview, how a machine noun foraging, how efficient could that be? These are for the cohort 10 challenge, which is the Junior Ranger service or mobile app. I have this one, which is this YouTube video from Scout Mom, and it's a transcript that I would like to use for noun foraging. So what I'm going to do is with each of these models, with ChatGPT 4o and with the O1 preview, I want to see how well it does doing automated noun foraging. To do this, I've already crafted a bit of a power prompt here that I'm going to paste in so that you don't have to watch me type. It basically says, acting as a librarian, can you create a list of the top 20 nouns for this attached YouTube transcript, detailing that this is part of the ORCA process, OOUX methodology created by Sophia Prater, and that what I am interested in is telling it why I'm using it for future design work, and I want it to act as an information architect. And if you want to get more familiar with power prompts, I would suggest buying the AI for OOUX and OOUX for AI course that is on the forum, because it was immensely helpful for me to learn how I can better prompt ChatGPT and how I can start creating AI things and think about designing for AI. Okay, so let's do this one first. So I'm going to paste in this prompt like I said I was going to do. Let me try something for a second. Oh, I can attach a file here. Interesting. So O1 preview doesn't allow me to attach file. That's okay. What I will do is I will just copy and paste the transcript. I will paste it in here, and let's give that a go. So the first thing it says is thinking, and it's going to spend some more time thinking, and now it's telling me it's generating a noun list, identifying key nouns, so it's going through a multi-step process of passing through a lot of different steps, a lot of more analytical steps. So it thought for 13 seconds, and it shows me exactly how it thought. It generated a noun list, it identified the key nouns, key themes, refined focus, and laid out the options. Yeah, that's cool. So it thinks the most important nouns are Junior Ranger Program, National Park, Badge, Patch, Activity Book. It's not what I would pick. Some of those are synonyms, which is why I asked for 20. So it went through all of these and gave 20. So there's a second prompt that I wanted to send to O1 preview as well, which is, for the top 5 nouns that you have listed, please write a paragraph no longer than 35 words a piece for the definition of each noun. And I must have spelled definition wrong. Certainly did. There we go. So let's see what it does there. It's going to think through this. And now it's going through a thinking process. It thought for 6 seconds. And then it wrote the following for the, kind of the object definition. Junior Ranger Program is a free educational initiative by the National Park Service engaging kids in activity. Okay, great. National Park is that. A badge is a pin awarded to children upon completing specific activities. Yeah. A patch, it's an embroidered element. Badge and patch are types of awards that you would get, but that's fine. An activity book, a park-specific booklet. Okay. So now we're going to do the same, but we're going to do it just with 4o and see if we get any different results. I copied and pasted in here. I can't attach the PDF here, but let's just see how this goes. So this is just 4o. So what 4o is going to say, it's going to update its memory. Lord only knows. I mean, we can take a look at that. And it comes up with a different list, right? So it starts with family, activity, program. Family is interesting. Activity is one of the top ones. Program, and what's the difference between program activity? Junior Ranger. So it came up with a different list. I don't exactly know why it came up with a different list. Then go back to my prompt list here, and I'm going to ask for a definition on the top 5. And again, I misspelled definition. Didn't fix my work before. It seems like it is doing a different job, but one to me that doesn't necessarily seem any better or worse from its initial blush. Let's try to do side by side what the responses were, and let's do a comparison. So what I have here is on the left side is the O1 preview answer, and on the right-hand side is the 4O answer. And so if we look through the noun list, knowing what I know about this challenge, I could see benefits and drawbacks from both the O1 preview and 4O. This, to me, started picking out words that were pretty decent. I guess maybe I could ask it why I picked the words it did. Let's just, we can figure that out ourselves. This picked out words that are pretty decent that I would say that were part of the kind of top objects in the system. While stuff here, Junior Ranger Program, National Park, like these are kind of domain objects that are interesting. And maybe it's good that it picked out to me like more specific domain objects, but they might either be things that we would deprioritize or we would kind of fold into other objects. But for the most part, like park office is probably not a great one. Badge requirements is probably better than it is. So I think 4O did a better job than O1 preview for right now. And then when I look at the definition, so the only ones that would be relatively differentiated as activity, and activity book is on the left. So let's take a look at that. A task or set of tasks, often educational or recreational, designed to engage participants, particularly children, in learning about the nature, history, culture within the context. Or a park-specific booklet containing educational tasks, puzzles, and activities that have children complete. Thank goodness it didn't say compete. Complete as part of the Junior Ranger Program. I would say that this is a better definition of like what activity would be. You'll get different answers. I don't know if one is better than the other, but this was just a fun little way for us to take a look at 4O and the O1 preview and see if there was any better object discovery work that came out of that. All right, thanks for watching. Be well.